So I have my coffee. I didn't get a cookie. I think I'm gonna wait for the pastry for maybe on the way to the museum. The weather is a bit rainy, but it looks really promising. I think it's gonna clear up for sure. So we're just gonna stay here for a little bit and people watch. I think this is one of my favorite spots around Paris to just sit down and have some coffee, and there's definitely different coffee shops around here. There's also restaurants and it's just beautiful. I got an American coffee. I always do. I wish I was a matcha or iced coffee type of person, but I'm always happy with just simple coffee. Now we do have a Miniso next to the hotel in Champs-Élysées, and I went in just to check out and I found this. So I am not a Labubu fan by any means. I understand why people like them, but I just feel like they're a little bit creepy and I would never really put one of my bags. But I adore Winnie the Pooh. I have so many plush toys from Winnie the Pooh. It's the only character that I would make a line to meet at Disney. So I found this, which is basically a Winnie the Pooh Labubu. This is the secret one, which is a bee that I would love. And these are the options that you can get. The only one that I don't like is this one, so I am happy with pretty much any of the other ones. But in any case, I would love this one or this one. The thing is that you cannot really know what you're gonna get. It's surprise. I think I wanna put this on my travel bag or just kinda collect them. But this I can get behind. The Labubus, I'm sorry. It's super fluffy. I think it's the one that I wanted. Is it? Yes. It's Rito. It's so cute. Okay, this I love. Would I put it on my bag? Probably not, but it's super, super cute. I'm wondering if they sell them online so I can order the rest. I would be kind of annoyed to get some repeats, but love it. So we're in the Louvre. I thought to go in, but we've gone several times, so that's why we picked a different museum for today. But I love walking around here because it's so beautiful, and today it's not really that full. So we're done with the museum. I really liked it. Of course, we focused a little bit more on Monet and Van Gogh, but it was really hard to see like the pieces because those specific ones could get a bit crowded. But I was able to take a few good videos. We're kind of in the area, so we're gonna go have lunch at Le Magots or Café de Flore. I think it kind of depends which one is less full, probably. Because it's Sunday, I think it's going to be a bit harder to get a table than usual. I'm kind of craving a quiche or a croque madame and, I don't know, a glass of white wine. So far today, the sun has come out twice. It's rained like 3 times and the wind is kind of crazy. So we're in the Magots. We actually managed to get a table. I ordered ham and cheese club Musée, and Polo decided to go for a club sandwich, but there are so many things that looked so good on the menu. Very specifically, there's artichokes with goat's cheese.
Yeah, we forgot about that one.
If we have some space, I think we're gonna get the artichokes because they sound very, very nice. I got a mega pint of white wine, and Polo is drinking Coca-Cola. We do have a bottle of champagne waiting at the room, so maybe we drink that like on the midday break that we usually take.
And from here, we're gonna go shopping a little bit.
I want to go to Zimmermann and I want to go to MiuMiu for these beautiful ballerinas, but I can only choose one. So between ballerinas or Zimmermann side, but the Zimmermann side it's also if they have it. So we'll see about that. I'm starving, so I am excited to have lunch. So 5 minutes ago, the sun was out. Literally, it was super sunny and it was getting warm. And now it's pouring rain to the point that I think we're gonna stay here for a little bit and maybe have some coffee, a pastry, wait for it to calm down so we can walk to the other side of Paris because we're gonna go shopping to Place Vendôme and it's quite a long walk. Or we can just take the subway, I think
we're gonna take the subway.
Okay, so we went to the hotel to change and to rest a little bit because we've been walking pretty much all day. I changed my pants back to the ones that I was wearing yesterday and I grabbed a jacket. I'm wearing a really cute floral silky vest underneath that I'm hoping for the sun to come out because the sun was actually out not that long ago and I'm wearing the same bag. So I was not able to find the MiuMiu shoes in my size. They actually told me that I cannot find them in whole Europe in my size at all. So I went to Chanel and I looked for ballerinas. No ballerinas in my size, and I tried on the Zimmermann set again and I don't know, I think I'm gonna sleep on it and even though I can go for it tomorrow, but I think it was cute. I just don't know if it's that cute that I want to get it. And Polo also changed, he's now wearing a shirt.
That's the only thing.
Yeah, that's the only change. So right now the plan is to walk more. We're gonna try to find a croissant with pistachio. We're kind of both craving that and probably walk through the Seine.
No, I don't know. Kind of a nice place to sit.
Yeah, we're just gonna find a nice cafe because we've been walking a lot and I would love to just sit down for a bit. So because it's Sunday, a lot of things are actually closed. We've been looking for bakeries, but I think we're gonna have to wait for tomorrow. I think I definitely needed some sugar and just to sit down. So we're just gonna make some time before dinner. So we're having dinner incredibly far from the hotel, but Polo says that the restaurant is amazing. Apparently there's a mix of everything. There's a crispy roll that has tuna. Was it tuna? I don't know. We've been walking all day so much, and we always do that when we come to Paris. I always say we're gonna take it chill this time, and that we're gonna sit down on cafes and this time grab taxis, but no. There's never really chilling when you're traveling with Polo, and he kind of sometimes forgets that I have shorter legs. So one of his steps is like 2 of mine. I believe that my app is gonna show that today. I'm literally just like speed walking because he also walks so fast, but the day has been stunning. Like this second half, he's in camera duty. So this second half of the day has been absolutely beautiful. The sun is out. Let me show you my back view. Like that is just so pretty. And as per usual, every single time that I come to Paris, I'm like, damn, it's such a beautiful city, but I think it's something that we enjoy a lot to come from time to time, but maybe not to live in. But the architecture, the food is my absolute favorite. Ordered a pink cocktail. We were just thinking about the TikTok trend where it says,
And for the lady, a salad. For the gentleman, whiskey.
perhaps not. Is it good? This one is called Pretty Pink and the Polo is just called Spritz and it's very orangey. So now I'm gonna do a taste test. Very sweet. I get to keep mine. I like the pink one. It's really sweet. But it's also nice. It has lychee, rose, gin and tonic. And for dinner we ordered this crispy rice with salmon and lobster raviolis for me. And Polo is going to have beef cheek. I was actually kind of craving pasta. We saw sushi online, but we didn't really find any sushi right now.
Crispy rice.
The crispy rice could be like sushi kinda, but I'm really craving some salmon, so I hope that they're good. The restaurant is really small, but it's very, very pretty. Like, I love all of the details, especially on the ceiling. Good morning, it's our last day in Paris. We're taking quite of a slow morning because our flight leaves until 10 p.m. So we decided to sleep in a little bit more. I was honestly so tired after walking around all day yesterday. We just went to have breakfast and we're finishing packing. The plan for today is basically the same, just stroll around Paris, go to cafes. Because yesterday was Sunday, most of the stores were closed, so I'm kind of hoping that today we can get to go to René Caovilla, Lanvin, and those stores that I don't really have in Barcelona, that I just wanted to go in, try some things on, see them. I'm kind of bummed that the MiuMiu shoes are not available in my size in any color in Europe, and that's also because they were a little bit too big. I tried on the 35 in white and they were quite big on me. So that means that I am for sure 34 on MiuMiu. It's just that I've never bought MiuMiu shoes before. We were able to get late checkout, so we're gonna be checking out at 1, but I think we're gonna leave the hotel before that. Right now it's 11. I'll show you the outfit of the day. finish packing and we can go out. Now for the outfit of the day, I'm gonna wear the same pants as yesterday, and because the weather is kind of hot and cold, I'm just going to wear a basic white shirt with my Chanel classic ballerinas just to walk around all day. Then I have this sweater that is from Fabric and it's alpaca mohair and it has some pearls, but I really like this one because I can wear it very comfortably or I can just tie it around. But this one is like, it keeps you warm but it's not like an overwhelming sweater. So this is kind of the vibe that I'm going for. And of course the bag of the day. I am so in love with this bag. I want to go for a neutral outfit just to highlight the bag. So yeah, let's go out and enjoy our last day in Paris.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned where I had sometimes played chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, these seem impossible to score. So I dream on to someday find that vintage love. I kept on looking, but everyone's such a bore. And out of a sudden.
Okay, so we came to Saint-Germain because we want to have lunch in Brasserie Des Prés. So we basically want to just walk around here. There's a lot of stores. This is also the area for Café de Flore and Le Magots. And there's also a ton of like little stores and things to see, like little boutiques. I think today we are gonna have lunch quite early. Well, first of all, because the place that we want to go, it closes at 2:30, but also so we can enjoy a bit of the day after lunch. Okay, so we're having lunch at Brasserie Des Prés. This is a place that we found a couple of years ago when we were looking where to have lunch, and I really wanted soupe à l'oignon, which is basically onion soup. And I have to say that I think here I've had the best that I've had in my entire life. I also love the area of Saint-Germain, so we wanted to save it for the last day. And I also got a pâté. Paul ordered escargot, and I think the catch of the day? Sausage. He ordered sausage. Kind of random, but he wanted to order it last time that we were here, so I think now is finally the time. Last time, because it was winter, we decided to have lunch up, but this is a little alley with a lot of restaurants, and you can just see people walking by. Let me show you. Okay, so we're done with lunch. We decided to not have coffee there because we want to walk to Café de Flore. We're gonna check if there's space. If there's a really long line, I think we'll just find coffee somewhere else. But it's our last day and I kind of really want to go. I prefer the food at Le Magots, but Café de Flore is a classic. And we can have some coffee and hot chocolate.
My
So basically everything around Café de Flore was under construction, so the view was not as nice as this one. So we came back to Le Deux Magots. In my opinion, the food here is better and the coffee is coffee. The coffee in Paris is usually always good. And Paula got a little raspberry dessert, and we got quite a nice table, and there's a few empty places, and Café de Flore was actually full. So cheers to the last coffee in Paris. As cliche as it is, coming to Paris is like this for me. Just sitting down, having coffee. I did ask for a pain au chocolat, but they are done. They usually just give them off in the morning for breakfast and brunch. So after lunch, it's not very likely that you're gonna find any left. So they brought us like the little dessert cart, and Polo picked that one.
Sway there in all the colors. Summer love.
So we're walking alongside Champs-Élysées, and we want to go to the nice stores which are in Avenue Montaigne. And we're gonna go to Chloé so I can try the last collection. I don't think there's gonna be a lot because the collection is about to end. There's this one dress from Chloé that I've been seeing since the runway from spring summer that I've been dying to try on, so we're gonna go do that. I've been quite literally obsessed with all of the blouses, the dresses, and I hope that they have a few in my size so I can get to try them on. Since I didn't have any luck with shoes so far, but we're trying them on just for the fun of it. And maybe we can even go to Chanel. It would be the third Chanel that we go to just to ask if they have any ballerinas in my size. I'm never able to find any in Barcelona, and the ones that I'm wearing right now, they're destroyed. I've been using them almost every single day for 3 years now.
Okay, so we're in Chloé and I want to try a few dresses. This one is stunning, but this one is my favorite. Okay, so this is extra small and I still feel like it's a little bit big and oversized, but I love it. It's so pretty. Okay, so this is like a blouse that ideally you wear with shorts, but it's super cute. Oh my god, I should have not tried this one on because I love it so much. The blue, and it's so flowy.